Welcome to my December 2020 horoscope series. This month is going to be absolutely historical in nature. We are experiencing an astrological event which only occurs every 20 years, and that is the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. Now, what's special about this particular great conjunction is that we haven't had one in the sign of Aquarius in over 600 years. Guys, please watch my horoscope videos for your ascendant, sun, and moon sign, because this is really going to set the tone for the next 2 decades. Everyone will be affected, but the signs who will see the most monumental and cataclysmic changes are Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Without further ado, let's dive straight in. Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Welcome to your December 2020 horoscope. The month starts off with Mercury entering the sign of Sagittarius on the 1st of December, and this will be in your 9th house. So for the first 3 weeks of December, you'll be thinking a lot about either your higher education, travel plans. You could be communicating a lot with your father during this time. And for some of you, if you work in import or export, you could see a real boom in business at this time. On the 14th or the 15th of December, depending where you live in the world, there will be a new moon total solar eclipse in your 9th house. Again, it'll be in the sign of Sagittarius, and it's conjunct Mercury and it's squaring Neptune in the 12th house. So new moons always bring about a new beginning in some way, shape, or form, and new moon total solar eclipses bring about new beginnings which are actually fated in nature. Now Aries, the 9th house rules a lot of different things, so I'm going to run through a few different ways that this could play out for you. Of course, exactly how it will manifest is dependent on your individual astrological birth chart. So this new fated beginning can see some of you publishing your work. If you are a writer, an author, a journalist, if you have been working on a novel, even if you're a travel blog writer or any kind of online writer, your work can finally be published and can actually receive a lot of recognition during the next 6 months, or at least by mid-2021. Now, for those of you who are not in the writing industry or that's not your profession, you could actually be embarking on a new area of study or higher education, or furthering the education that you currently do have. That could be some kind of honors program, masters, or even a thesis. And for others of you who are religious or even spiritual, this could see a new mentor come into your life, a new spiritual mentor or religious leader, or conversely, you could actually be stepping up into a leadership position in your spiritual community or in your religious sector or community. And for others of you, you could actually be relocating abroad. Yes, super exciting. I know that travel's been a major issue for many of us all around the world, or most of us all around the world, for the last however many months. But between mid-December and end of May or mid-May, some of you Aries will be relocating overseas to live, either indefinitely or for at least a year or more. Now, on the 15th of December, we will see Venus enter the sign of Sagittarius, which once again will be in your 9th house. So this, wherever Venus goes, and Venus changes signs about once a month, we can enjoy the area that house rules. So with Venus in the 9th, you can enjoy travel or even planning a trip if you're not able to travel just yet. You could be enjoying learning about different religions, spirituality, expanding your higher mind and learning more about philosophy. You could certainly enjoy philosophical conversations with other people, which expand your mind in turn. And some of you could even enjoy a fling with a foreigner. Now, on the 17th of December, Saturn will be entering the sign of Aquarius, and Saturn hasn't been in Aquarius for 29-ish years. Now, on the 19th of December, Jupiter will be entering the sign of Aquarius, and Jupiter hasn't been in Aquarius for 12 years. 2 days later, on the 21st of December, we see the great conjunction between these two planets. Jupiter in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius will be conjunct at 0.1 degrees. The last time these two planets were conjunct was in the year 1405, which is absolutely crazy. So Aries, this new cycle will span for 20 years. And this is occurring in your 11th house. Your 11th house is the house that is naturally associated with Aquarius. And this is concerned with your wider network of acquaintances, your friendship circle, your community, any community or group or club that you are a part of. That is what will be coming to the forefront of your attention, especially over the next few months. And the 11th house also rules your societal and economic goals. It rules humanitarianism, your long-term goals, aspirations, and dreams. And it also represents your gains, your financial gains, gains of all kinds. So Aries, with this great conjunction occurring in your 11th house, the next 20 years, you will be embarking on a journey to manifest and build on your long-term goals, dreams, and aspirations. And anything that you have dreamed for yourself, anything that you've tried to manifest, everything that you have envisioned for your life that is not just a small goal or something that you can achieve tomorrow or even next year, your life's work and purpose will be what this great conjunction is about, and it will catapult you to finally starting to work on these long-term goals and dreams. And you can absolutely manifest them into the physical realm. You can build on these goals. You can create your dream life, your dream career. You can have everything you ever wanted, but it will require so much hard work from you, Aries. And that will, the most hard work that you do will be over the course of the next 2.5 years. Saturn will remain in Aquarius until March 2023. So while you'll be working in a dedicated, persistent, and determined fashion over that 2.5 year period and the next 20 years, you won't see the fruits of your labor start to appear in earnest until the beginning of 2023. Whatever you're working on, it's not going to be something that you resent or that, you're like, oh, this is such hard work. Why am I doing this? Why am I being forced to do this? No, this is your life's work. These are the goals and dreams that, you've had for yourself for a very long time that you're finally mustering up the courage to work on. And it is fated in nature. Saturn is a planet which is associated with karma, and Jupiter is a planet which bestows healings and blessings and provides wealth and abundance. So the two planets coming together in your 11th house means that you are going to manifest the abundance that you have always dreamed and desired for yourself. Now, on the 20th of December, Mercury will be entering the sign of Capricorn, and on the 21st of December, Capricorn season will commence when the sun enters Capricorn. So on the 20th from the 20th onwards, for that 4-week period until we hit Aquarius season, you will be thinking a lot about your career, about your public reputation, about your public standing. There will be a lot of communication with your boss or with upper level management. You will be doing a lot of networking within your industry or within the organizational company that you work for. And it's actually likely that your boss will recognize your achievements because you've been working really, really hard on your career, Aries, especially for the last couple of years. And with the sun entering your 10th house, you can finally receive some level of praise or recognition for all the hard work that you've been doing on your career. Now, for others of you, if you own your own business, you will see a lot of sales, a lot of transactions. There will be many communications back and forth with your clients, and you will see a huge influx of new sales and new clients to the business that you own. Now, some of you may actually be required to travel for work, whether that's a short trip for a week here and there, or interstate, or even up to a month. Interstate, not international. You can certainly be traveling for your work, and that will of course better your career, and it will actually allow you to network with other people outside of those that you work with in your current office. Now, on the 29th or the 30th of December, once again, depending where you live in the world, there will be a full moon in Cancer at 8 degrees, and it's occurring in your 4th house. Now, this full moon in Cancer will actually be opposite Mercury in Capricorn in your 10th house, and it's squaring Taurus in your 6th house. And the fact that Uranus is involved means that it can actually bring about something which is quite unexpected in nature, because full moons are all about things coming full circle, completion and harvest, and Uranus is the planet of swift change and sudden upheaval. So for some of you, Aries, you could be buying a new property, whether that's an investment property or or you're relocating, or it could be a first home. Now, for others of you, you could be unexpectedly pregnant, especially if your moon is in Aries. And also with buying a property, that especially pertains to moon in Aries as well, but it can be Aries ascendant or sun signs too. Now, just be mindful, Aries, that you may experience miscommunications with your parents during this period of time, and also with your boss or anyone in upper level management. So if you are required to have an uncomfortable conversation either with a parent, your parents, or your boss or someone in management, just make sure you know exactly what it is that you want to say. And I would also make sure that, especially with work, put it in writing, because anything that you say during this period, and especially 3 days before or after the full moon, so let's say the 26th of December through to the 3rd of January, anything that you say during this time can be misconstrued. Miscommunications are likely to occur. If you have the opportunity to put something in writing, please do so, because then you will have some kind of recourse if someone tries to misquote you or misconstrue what you've said, or worse, misrepresent what you have said to someone else. This just gives you, peace of mind that you may have had to have or put together a strongly worded email or strongly worded letter, but at least you know that nothing that you've said can be used against you without you having more control over how you present what it is that you need to say. Because Mercury is all about communication and Capricorn is a sign that rules control. So someone could be trying to control how you speak, what you say, and who you communicate with. I have a feeling that some of you might have to deal with HR, and that's especially important for you guys if that is the case. Now, on a totally different level, some of you Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings may discover a family secret, or you could discover that you've actually inherited some kind of talent or skill. It's been passed down to you from your mother's family, okay, because this is a full moon representing the mother in the 4th house, which traditionally represents the mother as well. So, you know, if there's some kind of talent or thing that you discover that you have a natural aptitude for, definitely explore this further, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings, because this is something which could actually benefit your career, given that it's in opposition to the 10th house, or it could improve your daily work environment, given that it's a square to your 6th house. Well, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings, that's all I have for you for December 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to K-Astrology. Enjoy the rest of your year, and I'll see you in 2021.